Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
So we're up and running. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Irwin. And Rafinha. Jorginho. Cleared without hesitation. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Marvel. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rafinha. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Tries to get it clear. Quarter of an hour played.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Adams is the guilty party there.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Bastoni. Jorginho. Rafinha. That has been slung wide. Some excellent tackling here. And he's let fly! And that will sail harmlessly past.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like...
Oh, shooting chance! Yamal! In with the challenge. Oh, easy pickings there. And he cuts out the supply. Çalhanoğlu. Here's Llorente. It's a sweet ball, that. Cleared away. And the shot! Oh, what a mistake! Into the middle. Shot a goal! And it's a goal! And he celebrates his 30th goal. Terrible error, duly punished.
Marcó en el minuto 30 el dorsal 14, Fernando Torres.
La Coruña have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's found him in space. There's the hit. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Jorginho is the team's great visionary. And here's Torres. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. He's in plenty of space here. Çalhanoğlu simply refused to be outdone there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's fabulous. Rafinha. Great chance! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's had it taken off him. Jamal couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Marvel. Gently done. Threads one in, and the flag has stayed down. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Caught offside that time. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
La Coruña sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're underway again. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Out of play for a throw. Marvel. Oh, good spread. Short changes him with that pass. That's a nicely measured pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's picked his way through. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. La Coruña with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Llorente did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And that has left him in a heap. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well read, nice interception. And it's played forward. Over to the other side. And here's the chance to counter. Cordoba can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
El dorsal 10 será reemplazado por el dorsal 24.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. There's the shot! He's got a goal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Torres is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
He's got away. La Coruña suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Rafinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cordoba making consecutive changes here. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump cards. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
La Coruña perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Marvel. Magunas Alaya, and he's managed to get free. Good read, needed to be. And that was very necessary. Plenty to aim at here. Great hit! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
El dorsal 11.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Magunas Alaya. Çalhanoğlu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Magunas Alaya. He's played him through. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. So, what can they make of this? Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Marvel. Fourth official showing that there are minutes of added time. Yamal.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Rafinha picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Rafinha. Oh, that is a nice touch. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this...
Right on the edge of the penalty area, what's he giving here? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And he's buried it! 1-0! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 5 el dorsal 9.
Almeria gain their reward with an early goal. Bastoni. Yamal. Llorente. Yamal. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Leo Baptistao. It's a goal kick.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Leo Baptistao. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's taking no chances there. Rafinha goes on a run down the left wing. Irwin. Rafinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Driving for speculative strike. Oh, that is rather wayward.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Yamal, chance here to counter. And he welcomes it in. Gets good distance on it. Well, they've got it again. That's going to go a long way. Ball is over the line. Gets a good foot in there. And that has sent him sprawling. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Nicely spread. And it's Leo Baptistao. Adams concedes a free kick for that. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Irwin. Yamal. Suarez. And he's on his way. Suarez! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. "30 minutes gone. Pass is just off target. They've won a corner. La Coruña with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's managed to get... And a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Rafinha, Irwin, and Adams, and Bastoni, Yamal, Suarez proves too strong. Well, that is one way to stop him.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Yamal looking to penetrate opposition lines. Can he latch on to this?
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be
Goes
spot
down,
on.
but nothing given. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Great ball, and he's in here. Great hit! And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. He'll try to keep this alive. Adams. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has found the way through. And he's been shifted off it. And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rafinha, Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Suarez. And here's the chance to counter. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Hangs one in. Cleared away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get onto this? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's there to clear it. La Coruña still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Belts one! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha powering forward here, and he was alert to it. Leo Baptistao. Suarez does have his name on the score sheet, of course. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Smartly reclaimed. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Adams charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Suarez. Çalhanoğlu gets rid without sophistication.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8 será sustituido por el dorsal 11.
Stood up well to him there. And he was quick to react. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, no joy this time. Irwin. La Coruña still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Baggio. Suarez. He is through here. Has a go! No mistake! Do not write them off. Back they come.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
En el minuto 77, el dorsal 10.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but
there's the hit! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's got a goal! And again they hit the front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Almeria go into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
And here's Lewandowski.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, what has happened here? Lewandowski! So close to drawing level.
Ah, that's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. Taken back almost at once. And that has left him in a heap. Çalhanoğlu with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can...
Shapes to shoot! It's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
5 minutos de descuento.
5 minutes to add. And no, that was never going to make it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Llorente. Well read, and the danger is averted. He's going for goal! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And that's that. A good watch, more than a good watch, actually. Certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us.
Hoy se nos ha escapado la victoria, pero un empate tampoco está mal. Gracias a todos por venir.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the football. Can he put it away? Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's the chance to counter. Rafinha, he's had a hit! That's got him rattled. Oh, can he get onto this? Rafinha. And that is expertly dealt with. Cleared without complication. He's shifting through the gears here. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And it's pulled. Terrific header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
That is good strength. So it is still 0-0. Llorente.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. And it's Çalhanoğlu. It's Jorginho! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Sahina deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct...
Stoichkov gets through. Chance! They've scored!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 24 el dorsal 8.
La Coruña have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nice physical challenge. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. And that has left him in a heap. Irwin looking to penetrate opposition lines. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rafinha. Irwin. And he's there to belt it away. Torres finds himself offside. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And it's lofted through here. Chips it through.
Fernando Torres.
Torres! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's taking no chances there. El Jabari. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Could move up a gear here.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, that's well spotted. Bastoni gets it clear. And it's played forward. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's beautifully weighted. Defending of the desperate variety. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Stoichkov. Oh, shooting chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
La Coruña with the corner, there first.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And here's Torres. Rafinha. Rafinha! Oh my word, that is quite something! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And this is getting better and better.
Gol. El dorsal 10.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
things. And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
La Coruña are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, that's clever. Now it's Llorente. That's a sharp pass. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Bastoni. La Coruña are 2 up early in the second half. Llorente always played it in low, and that should get the job done. And here's Torres. That is lovely. Rafinha. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now he's off and running. Guerrero. He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get free. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. La Coruña present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 16 será reemplazado por el dorsal 11.
And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. And now a sudden chance to counter. No way through. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rafinha. Always onto this. Great hit! In he goes again. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
A case now of complete control. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that's another good win of the ball. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
La Coruña are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Rafinha. That has been slung wide. Oh, delightful ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Looking for the run. El Jabari. Rafinha. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, nicely intercepted. La Coruña are coasting towards victory. Guerrero. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
And he's had a hit! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Cartagena are making a change now. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. And the shot! Sticks it away! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
The changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
La Coruña are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, important interception.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
4 extra minutes added on. Pinches it off him. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. La Coruña really could have done without this. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
That's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's it, it is all over. La Coruña looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon.
Al jugador que haya sido elegido como mejor del partido.